Hello, I am Endlessness and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Level Crisis, and in this video I'd like to give you another guide for level 20 Kefka Escalation Challenge. When I said I was done with Kefka, I lied, and this guide is for Magic Ice Sephiroth, or I think Yuffie could also be used here, but I swear this is the last guide and I don't want to think about Kefka anymore, or I might start having nightmares about that clown. But yeah, this is pretty much the same team, and I just switched the DPS to magic, and I have still Matt buffing magic defense, and he is also going to be debuffing ice resistance. And here Nautilus below OB6 really hurts me as it's mid-potency per cast instead of high, so I'll need more casts to fully debuff it. And sure, to counter that you could equip Aerith with Terror Rod, but I think Baharod is so much more useful because you can always equip Ice Breach to help Matt with those initial debuffs, but having Baharods will get you so much extra AEB in the whole battle that I think it's just much better than having Terror Rod for very fast ice resistance debuffs. But also same thing, I have some equipment slots empty as I try to keep this guide more accessible, so you could equip some more weapons with magic attack for allies or stronger weapons to boost your stats more. Matt has Dark Knight outfit with Vanquishing X because it's his fastest charging limit break, the replay is to buff magic defense, Nautilus to debuff ice resistance, ultimate weapon, a sigil and 2 stat sticks with heal and magic defense, and then in sub-equipment slots Matt has 2 guild weapons with magic defense for allies, and here in the last slot you could equip a weapon with magic attack for allies to boost your DPS character. Aerith has Bahamut outfit with Breath of the Earth because it has the fastest charge time, Baharod for heals and to generate extra AEB, Citric to buff magic attack and ice potency, ultimate weapon, 1 sigil and ice breach to help Matt debuff ice resistance, and then sub-equipment slots 2 guild weapons with magic defense for allies and a weapon with HP and buff debuff extension. Sephiroth has Ice Arcanum outfit with Shiva, Edged Wings for DPS, Odin for Exploit Weakness, Genji, X-Sigil in boost slot, and 2 stat stacks with magic defense and ice potency. And then in sub-equipment slot Seth has a weapon with attack and magic ability potency, another weapon with HP and magic ability potency, and Kath Baluk to max out magic attack and boost ice potency. Alright, at the beginning of the battle, with Aerith, Citric once, then Exploit Weakness, and with Matt's buff magic defense. And after his attack I am not going to heal with Matt, I am just going to debuff ice resistance just to get that a little bit extra damage here. And with Sephiroth wait till we get max stance and then do 1 hit, then immediately with Aerith Baharod, and you get that extra on AEB to heal with Matt. And with Sephiroth you can do 1 more attack, and with Aerith I'm just going to do Citric here for a little bit extra damage. And here, immediately after this I'm going to use Genji. With Matt I'm not going to break any sigils, just start debuffing that ice resistance, and with Sephiroth just do a little bit on sigils here. But now you can start attacking, but also 1 jubilation to get those extra AB for sigils, and with Sephiroth it was just those initial sigils to help, and now with the other 2 characters, so Sephiroth can already start doing DPS. But also make sure that you get limit break with Aerith and Matt, and this will be close. Alright, let's do this here, because you want to do triple limit break with Shiva to get that extra high multiplier. Otherwise you wouldn't do as much damage. And it's alright. I already know Edged Wings has a very slow animation, so don't risk it just to Blizzard once or any other attack, or just start doing Odin with that non-elemental damage. And now let's see who got hit. That's unfortunate. Ideally it would be Aerith getting hit and having her magic defense debuffed, so you can farm extra EB from her being targeted. But unfortunately that didn't happen. If you want to, you can always restart the battle till Aerith gets targeted. But yeah, this lightning gauge, it's just about spending AEB to generate next limit break on summon, and just doing no elemental damage because I have nothing, no lightning at all. But now on those Ultima upsurges, just start healing with Aerith to farm that extra AEB here. Alright, everyone is fine, and just wait those few seconds, because after the last one, that lightning gauge disappears. And alright, one here. I'm not even going to bother with Edged Wings, the animation is too slow, so you won't get it off in time. So here, just one more. Actually with Aerith, just one Runra. And let's see. Actually perfect. I'm sure you could wait with Diamond Dust until that Ice Gauge appears, but I think it is just better to use the limit break immediately and not sit on it. It also depends, because, right, just wait here for that perfect barrier and just start immediately debuffing it. One more here, and it's alright with Sephiroth. But with that Ice Gauge, it depends on the damage you have dealt to the boss, because sometimes Kefka might get stunned when you deplete that Ice Gauge, and sometimes he just ignores it and switches immediately to Heartless Angel. So it just depends. If you cross that HP threshold, then you will just ignore it. And it's alright. I misclicked. I wanted to heal here. Right, let's quickly start debuffing. Doing DPS to deplete that Ice Gauge. And also, those two attacks switch to defense because they are quite dangerous. And you also definitely absolutely have to have your magic defense buffed for this attack, because it will hurt a lot more. Because Kefka has a permanent magic attack buff now. I don't know, let's see, I am very sure that I have already crossed that HP threshold and he will not get stunned. But we'll see, so I'm just going to use whatever I have with Shiva to build up next limit break with Sephiroth. And yeah, of course, it comes here. So just start quickly debuffing, and you can use Jubilation immediately if you want to. Also, overspeed on your healers is also very useful. But also, since we have Baharod, I would say primarily try to use that one for all heals, so if you can farm that's all the AB. but with mats that also allows you to debuff ice resistance, which normally, if you have it above OB6 then, or at OB6, then it just takes 1 cast, but I need 2 casts. Alright, we are slowly getting pretty close. Alright, buff here. And let's see. I should get Shiva ready in time. Oh no. Yeah. And let's see. Okay. Another Shiva would have been ready if I needed a little bit more damage on the boss, but yeah. You can definitely equip at least 1 more weapon with magic attack for allies to boost Sephiroth a little bit more. But yeah, with Baharot, I would say is so much better than Terrorot, because over time you generate so much extra AB that it's much more beneficial than having Terror to instantly debuff ice resistance. It just outweighs. But yeah, that would be the last guide, I swear. So yeah, I really hope you found it helpful, and good luck on your own clear if you want to try with Sephiroth. And in the meantime, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next one.